Come to Toffee TV, we are going to talk about Everton's start. It's international break, so it's a good chance to just assess how the opening bit of Everton's new era under Marco Silva has gone. I'm joined by Cameron and Joe to discuss this. Let's get into it, lads. Cam, what have you made of Everton's start under Marco Silva?
Unbeaten, innit? Unbeaten. I think it's been a good start, to be honest. I think if the Huddersfield game goes a different way and we win, you can't have any complaints. If you draw all your away games and win all your home games, you do fucking well. You win the league, I think. So I think it's that game that's turned fans' heads, I think, and it's the difference between a good start and maybe a questionable start, let's say, not a bad start. But I think it's been good. I don't think, unbeaten, and there's games we should have won. We should have beat Huddersfield retrospectively because they are a poor side and we dropped points against the other two teams. But I think it could be a lot worse, and it is Marco Silva. Marco Silva's been in charge for 4 Premier League games and we're unbeaten and we're scoring goals and yet we're conceding, but they'll work on that and that'll only get better and we'll only concede less as the season goes on. So I don't see why it should be classed as a bad start, because it could be much worse. We could be West Ham and have lost all 4 games and it going horribly wrong. Marco Silva isn't going to change this Everton squad and this Everton team in 4 games. I don't know. If people thought he was going to come in the first game of the season, we were going to blather Wolves and then blather fucking Saints and Bournemouth, then they had another thing coming because it was never going to happen. So I think in terms of starts, we don't usually start seasons well anyway. So I don't think you can complain. I think it could be better, don't get me wrong, but anything could be better, couldn't it? I think if you're not won every game, then it could always be better. But I think it's been good enough.
Good enough. Joe, how's you seen it?
Fine, but frustrating as well.
Okay.
I think we all would have took a draw at Wolves and took a draw at Bournemouth, but the way that played out, the Bournemouth game, we were all frustrated at the end of it. We should be beating Huddersfield, I'd say, a home game. But apart from that, it's looking positive. Going forward with brilliant zonal marking, that's been discussed already. We're looking fine. We're doing okay.
I think you're alright.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed just with it's the Huddersfield game. You're right. I think if we'd have been sat here on 8 points out of 12, I think we'd all be going, that's like a really positive start. We're in the next round of the cup. We're unbeaten in 5 games. Yeah. But it's just, I think it rolls onto
that game.
It's isolation, isn't it? Everything's in isolation. If we'd have beaten Bournemouth, if we'd have gone at Bournemouth and won 2-1, then drawn with Huddersfield, we'd have gone, frustrating, but at least we got the win at Bournemouth, or vice versa. If we'd have, the Bournemouth game's frustrating, but if we'd have beat Huddersfield, we'd be sat here going, well, the 2 away games, we've had 10 men in the first half and we haven't lost.
And we've been sound as well.
Exactly. I mean, the big thing, I suppose, is the goals. I mean, we spent the second half of last season just watching paint ride. That's what it felt like. It was terrible, wasn't it? Everyone, you didn't even really want to talk about it, did you? It was grim. This season, obviously, we scored in every game. At the weekend, it was the first time we've been behind in a game, and we responded very quickly. So, as the attacking threat, is that made you feel confident for the season, the way we're putting the ball in the net?
Definitely. I think it's a massive improvement from last season. You look at last season and it's a big talking point with Toffee as well. We made the video about St. Toffee and his start of the season, and I think last season when he come in, he was the goals. We were looking at him for goals. He was scoring. He scored 5-6 goals, and he was who we were looking at every game to get goals. And I think fans are stuck in that mind of you're looking at Toffee to get goals and not realising that everyone around him is getting goals. Richarlison's getting goals, Theo Walcott's getting goals, Sigurdsson can get goals as well. And as long as the team are getting goals collectively, you don't particularly have to look at Tosun for goals, because he's doing his job, and if he's not scoring goals, he's making goals, he's tagging players out. And I think that attacking, it's been so much better. You can't deny it. That last season it was just Route 1, and until Tosun come in, we were bad. We couldn't hit the barn door with a fucking banjo. No. So I think now that other players are getting involved and other players are putting the ball in the back of the net, there's no need to worry. I think you can see quite clearly when we went 2-1 down against Southampton and Ings scored that goal last season under Allardyce, that there'd been a 5th defender in and they'd gone 5 at the back and gone, we're not losing this game. He brought Niasse on after we scored, after they scored, the goal. He brought Niasse on and he said, alright, well, the best way to defend this is we're going to attack them even more. And if Niasse doesn't get a goal, at least he's going to be a brute. And we kept on attacking, and I think that's really positive. That's what you want to see. If you go a goal behind, you want to see a attack and play. You don't want to be just trying to defend and holding on, because that's when it goes.
That's when it
horribly
does go
wrong.
wrong, yeah. I mean, defensively, Joe, obviously, we haven't had a clean sheet yet in any game. So we played the 5 games. We've conceded, I think, 4 goals off set pieces. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's quite clearly an area Everton have got to sort out.
Of course it is. I don't like speaking about Liverpool too much.
Yeah.
But look at Jurgen Klopp's first year. Every ball that come into the box from a set piece was a goal, practically. You're looking at Marco Silva in the long term solving that now.
Yeah.
The defensive issue is fine. I'm happy for us to learn on the go. As we go along. The attacking play is brilliant, so I'm happy with that, and I'm hoping the defence will solve itself out. And I think Yerry Mina quality as well could solve that issue that we've got at the moment.
We've seen Zuma come in for his first Premier League start at the weekend. Obviously, he played against Rotherham earlier in the week. Happy with him, happy enough
Positive,
with him.
Brilliant. Shooting from 60 yards, brilliant. Loving that. Solid, it's just the zonal marking issue at the moment that I'm a bit annoyed about, but that'll come with time, I think.
What about you, Cam? I mean, obviously we've got Zuma in. Michael Keane's obviously going to be missing for I'd say another 6 weeks at least with that injury. Jack's obviously injured, so we've got Holgate there, and is it a case of hurry up and get Yerry Mina fit as well, or?
It'll definitely do us good to have Mina fit and in the team next to Zuma. I think before I was quite against Michael Keane last season. I thought he had a poor season, and I didn't think he had a future at Everton whatsoever. This season, the games he's played, he's been brilliant defensively. He leaked a goal against Wolves, obviously, but other than that, he's had everything else, and he's done well. And you can see there's a clear difference in the instructions being given, and that's apparent in the fact that he's brought Zuma in, who's a centre half, who just has it out, and there's no messing about at all. And if you've got a defender like that and then a defender like Mina who can play a little bit more intricate and have the ball at his feet a little bit more, then you've got a good partnership there. You don't want 2 ball playing centre half because it only goes wrong, and if you've got 2 brutes, then you're just hitting the ball anywhere and it's not going to anyone. So I think it's definitely been an improvement. Obviously people are going to look at the fact that we've leaked goals, we've conceded every game, and the majority of them have been from balls into the box, but like that'll only come with time. It's not just a zonal marking thing. You've got it. The players have to know how to play that zonal marking, and they have to learn how to play it and learn where your zone is, where your position is. If you can come out of that to mark a man that's not marked, that's a learning curve, and that'll come with time. And we'll make mistakes as long as we improve on them and we make sure we never make them again. And that's a positive. But it's definitely been better than last season was defensively and attacking.
These players haven't done zonal marking as well.
No,
it's got to be noted.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's everything's in stages. I think we look a much better side this year. Okay, Saturday's performance was the worst of the 4, but the manager said the same. The manager said exactly the same. He hasn't tried to dress it up. He said it was too slow, which we all would have said watching it. But too slow. It wasn't as attacking as we should have been. We need to make better choices. We need to play quicker. But you've also got to factor into that the amount of players who were missing for us, and we lost Walcott. With half an hour left, who might have been, who does make a difference. Let's be honest about it. What do you think, very quickly, with going forward? Who are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Bernard, all day.
Bernard, yeah.
He could be an incredible player for us. Almost like our Coutinho in a way. That kind of player who, in that moment of magic, can create something. And you look at Huddersfield the other day, like they were defending quite deep. I think Bernard's that type of player that can unlock that. And obviously Richarlison is as well, but we all know what he's about. But exciting to see what Bernard can do for Everton.
Yeah. What about you, Cam?
My answer would be I'd like to say Bernard, but just to spice it up a little bit and go for someone different, I'm going to go Andre Gomez. I think he's a midfield player that's going to be looking forward. He's not going to do the Snidland 360 turn to look for. He's just going to be getting the ball and pushing forward and running with it and looking to play that ball to Sigurdsson and play that ball to the wide men. So I'd say Bernard usually, but for the sake of the video, because Joe said Bernard, I'm going to say Gomez because I think he's more of an attacking midfield, an attacking-minded midfielder than the midfielders that we've got, and I think he's obviously got the class to pull it off, because you don't get signed for Barcelona if you don't have that class. And he fucking loves Everton already, so he looks like he wants to have a go.
Seen him all around town, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Mina then, for the sake of the video. No, listen, all of them. We want them all fit. We want everybody fit in our squad so that the manager's got headaches of who to pick. And so if you keep your shirt, it means you're playing well.
It's healthy to have competition.
Well, that's it. Really. Every player then, if they perform, they keep the shirt, and that's how you win games, don't you? But
of course.
I think it, like you say, we all think it's been a decent start without it being. Ped, has it been a decent start?
Been alright.
alright from Ped. There you go. So there you go, yeah. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. Has it been a decent start? Are you happy with it? Are you disappointed? And what are you looking forward to seeing as we go from this international break, certainly up to the next international break in October? If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a sec. Want more videos, join us on Patreon. Once again, big thanks to Cameron. Check out Cameron's YouTube channel, The Mighty Blues.
It's the one.
Check out Joe's amazing graphics work and his heated aftermatch reactions. Thanks for watching. See you soon on Toffee TV.